We're good. What up, chat? Hello. Good evening. We are at a different location than the usual lavender beds. We're at Valara's house for a house party. Yeah, we're testing out server things. See if any of the weird stuff happens on Chaos as well. What up, Cinnamon? What up, guys? How's your Sundays? Oh! What up, Steph? Hello, Steph. Yeah, we're just waiting on Andy, I think, right? Does Andy know we're on Phantom in Chaos? What up, Burinea? I believe in you. Thanks. Hopefully, yeah, we can get to P4 a lot more today. We had our, like, jail wall week the same way the Saturday group did, so hopefully, we're over that at this point. And we can get into the end of P3 into P4. That would be great. Start seeing predation more. What up, Scourge? Hey, Urlish. Okay. I'll hop in voice chat.
The Allisons.
Sup?
No, don't work. Wait, what?
Hello.
Long you became funny. Oh, even longer.
Yes.
Oh boy. Is it temporary or is it permanent?
I'm not. I don't know. I have one more fantasy in my inventory, so who knows? Hi guys.
Hello.
I did that briefly as well.
Hello.
Our static was doing reclears one day, and I had 2 Fantasias in my inventory because I've never used them before. And I decided, you know what? Let's do something
I'll get on
fun.
gear.
So I copied one of our statics Lalafell character design and put it into my game, and Fantasian did to him, and so there was just me as a Lalafell and him looking identical. And it was just for the day. My FC rioted because they know me as the Rogadin in the FC. And so that everyone was wanting to see it, and I was only at the Lalafell for like 3 hours, and then like I changed back, and everyone was disappointed because they didn't get to see me.
Oh my god, this is exactly what happened on our raid night, because like our DPS that's paired with me, she's like, I cannot see you because you're not the big
Oh yeah,
you're not the big Hulk anymore. And I'm like,
Yep.
oh no. And then should I change it? They're like, no, you shouldn't.
We killed today. That's what you said yesterday. Exactly. That's the mindset you have to have.
I always complain about everyone, or about the Lalafells, like especially if I have to partner with.
This is how you get the kill.
I'm always like, I can't see you. Like,
I'm totally not just
you're
clickbaiting you guys.
To me. And then I turned into a Lalafell, and my partner just immediately did the same thing. They're like, I can't see you. You're a mid-height Lalafell.
That's fine. Like one of my friends,
You
they are actually
disagree.
so unhinged by Lalafels in the game.
It's part of it.
So that he don't want to play this game because there are Lalafels in.
Oh
So he started playing in Ulda, so it might have worsened things. But he
Oh,
didn't
no.
even see Red Banquet. Like he doesn't even know
Oh boy.
the evil
Right?
of
Yeah,
some
I was fine
Lalafels.
with Lalafels until I got to the Red Banquet, and as soon as that happened,
Yes.
I was like, alright, all Lalafels are evil to me. There is no good Lalafell out there.
Look at the Taro. Look at the
But
Taro. The Taro is primal. She's so evil.
Oh, she's a primal of money. That's exactly it.
Yes. Okay, everyone, your possible manuals, your food.
okay, guys. Food check, repair check. Anybody needs repairs?
I'm good.
Anyone
I'm at
else?
160%.
Love being Lalafell for some weeks. They're so cute.
Okay, good. Please confirm. Mhm.
Yeah, I never understand
Yes.
that either. I get it
Yeah,
wrong
you
every
need-
single time.
You need to eat manual first and then eat food.
Eat the manual.
Yeah,
character
like
eating.
that's rule book on like healthy way of eating food to get more nutrients from it. You are applying specific etheric manipulations to your food, so it gives you more.
So it's really a
Okay.
roleplay
Everything
thing.
is fine. Yes.
Alrighty,
Deep food lord.
let's get it going. Hey, Rain.
Let's kill them.
Great start of my rotation. I tried to stun the balls. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Nice. Mitigation on this.
Fuck.
A, Alpha.
Okay, I fat fingered. Sorry.
Remember to get our tethers here. And we're AoEing.
Do not shit at me. This leg is connect now.
Gonna see Wicked Wheel here.
Uh-huh.
Out then in.
Okay. Sheesh.
Stacking up. We're picking up, popping our sprint. Charlie? We want reprisal on this. Where did my song go? What the fuck? Guess we're bursting with new song. Okay. Meals are coming up. New North is Bravo Charlie. Healing back right, back left, front right, and front left. Nice job. Okay, Bravo Charlie range to Delta. We want mitigation on this. Careful on that last one. Second healer out. Pop our sprint. We are going short to Bravo. Go. Wait for Salem. And on his butt. Range getting ready to bait if we have to. Range continue. Everybody else getting ready for the wall. Go to the wall. Caster picking up. Watch out for the candy. Mitigation. Get your personals if you have. Okay, we're good. Tank Buster coming out. Out then in. Delta? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he was kind of awkward.
Yeah, I should have had a mic on. I thought it was C.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
That was a scuffed one. At least from my angle.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Kind
kind
of
of
did a
was.
half turn and then another kind of half turn as he lifted up.
Yeah. Like I didn't see where he would be going either, so it was really awkward.
Happens.
Yeah, I don't even know why he did that. Other than that, it was pretty good. Although I feel like our DPS was slightly low, but
It wasn't bad.
A lot of people died in the first phase. If we still have
Yeah,
had a debuff.
yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Andy, do you feel more comfortable? Same question to you.
Yeah, it feels better here than Shiva. It's still EU ping though, so I still have to like readjust it. Because I literally did P12S prog last night, and so it's like it feels so weird and different. The like speed difference.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
understandable.
But it's definitely different from Shiva, that's for sure.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. I guess we'll let it play out and see how it goes. Because Shiva,
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
the longer we go, we get like weird issues that crop up. Like connections
Yeah.
and weird shit. So, yeah. Anyway.
We will see. We have like, but still pretty good first pull, even with
Yeah.
lots of
Yeah.
death.
Let's keep it up.
I'm not sure why I died during that first scream, but because I was definitely out of everything from what I saw. But, you know,
Yeah, I agree. This is the best world. uh,
Could be placebo. Sometimes placebo works, though.
who knows? I have
It
no
can be an
idea.
effective thing sometimes. Copium.
I mean, if it's liquefied enough, then yes. yeah, liquefied carbonates.
Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Oh. Yeah, that's me. Sorry. I'm good. Still in summoner mode. Mitigation.
C.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie.
I got.
We're good.
It was. I went a little bit stupid.
Let's kill these plumes. Get our tethers.
Ouch. Sorry, my. I took it and they get away.
I noticed it way too late. I kept looking for it, and I was waiting for it.
Shit. Scuffed.
Ah, we'll wall it.
Maybe
Fuck
wall.
it.
Yeah, wall it.
Yeah. I was looking for when you were joining back, and I looked away for a second to look to see where you were at, and then looked back, and I was like, ah, fuck, it started.
Yeah.
All good. We go again.
Sorry. I just got tagged on Discord, and I like dropped my glance to the chat, and and that was enough for me to die.
Oh.
You know, basically, the person has been scolding me for recommending them Witcher 3. Okay, in any case. I'm sorry. That's...
You should know better than to recommend Polish person, Witcher.
Yes! True.
Pull the plumes.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Bravo.
We might skip.
Yeah, we may skip the.
Yep.
Yeah,
Picking
nice,
up,
nice,
hop
nice.
our sprint. Alpha.
Yeah, I was.
Reprisal. Did we miss mitigation there?
Yes, because I was dead.
Oh. Well, we're alive now. All good.
Yeah, no worries.
And 3. Nails are coming up.
I just didn't try and fast.
New north is Alpha Delta. Go back right, back left. Front right. And front left. Okay, Alpha Delta. Range to Bravo. We need mitigation on this. Pop our sprint. Move to the next one. We are going short to Delta Charlie. And go. On his butt. Getting ready to go to the wall. Going to the wall. Watch the candy. Mitigation on this. Tank buster. Going out then in. Alpha.
Not right.
Up to the nipple. Remember to be on the nipple. We're going left. Up through the middle. Should be good. Moving out of these puddles. Nice job. Keep us alive.
Oh.
Maybe a tiny bit off.
No, it's been fine.
Through the boss. Drop another one. Double land. Just treat them as double landslides. Out then in. I think Bravo.
I don't know what happened.
Kill the
I
healer
will
Jill. Everything we got on the healer Jill.
Probably die.
Everything we got. Double landslides. Treat them as double landslides. Out then in.
Yeah, I died. Sorry. Both tanks are dead.
Healer LB3 if we have it, just to see enrage. Actually, never mind.
Lol.
Salem, I need to provoke
Hey, what up, Cerebral?
after the or during the healer jail. Is that when it is?
Before.
Before. Okay. Okay. I
you can swap.
I did it right after the in the boss and then out of the boss. I don't know if that was too early, but you also died, so.
Yeah, the one was a little too far back. You guys can swap. After, like when we're stacked at 11 o'clock for the jails, if you want, if that makes it easier, or whatever.
Yeah. I think that's where I did it. We did the 11 o'clock. We did the weight of the land into the boss and then out of the boss, and then I provoked right there. I didn't know how early or how late I needed to swap, so.
Yeah, so there'll be a swap there. Swap after the jails, swap after Mario Kart.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty good. We got close in the jails, we're just a little bit off.
I died because I was too close to the jails.
Yeah, we want to kind of be as close to the wall as we can get without dying.
Yeah.
It's kind of true for this
Okay.
fight in general. For
We're here.
everything.
Guys,
But yeah,
Positive
by the
side.
way, I just want to say, for the jails, I want everybody running up through the back marker. I want like a conga line. Because I see some people like from the knockback running in at an angle, and that may potentially bait the landslide off to one side a little, and it gets chaotic for the jail placement there. So I need everybody moving in and up through the back marker. Use this back marker as a checkpoint. Really important.
okay.
And then once we see the landslide, that's when we can move out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There's plenty of time to get out of that landslide, so you don't have to panic about dodging out. But otherwise, good job. We're pretty close.
Andy?
Alright, I gave it back. Sorry.
Yeah. It's fine.
Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation. Hey, Shiny.
Alpha.
Sort of scheming her.
Getting our tethers. Killing these plumes. Now we skip.
Nice.
Pop our sprint. Bravo. Mitigation. And 3. Neils are coming up. New North is Alpha Delta. To the back right. Back left.
Ooh.
Front right. And front left. Nice shot. Okay, Alpha Delta range to Bravo. Need mitigation on this. Get tight in here. Second healer out. Pop sprint. We are going long to Charlie Delta. Go.
Ooh.
On his butt. Ranged baiting. Continue. Ready for the wall. Watch the candy. Mitigation. Candy is in front of the boss. Tank Buster. Out and in. Alpha. Up to the nipple. We're going to the left. Up the middle. It's all this. We might be good though.
Yeah, we're good. Nice.
Malcolm
Don't know
just
why
stay
it's
at that
under-
side and dodge backwards maybe for the way to the last. Through the walls. Watch these weights. Double landslides. Out then in. Delta. Pick the boss just north of the 1 marker. Kill the healer jail now. We're going into double landslides here. Out then in. Into the landslide.
Raise on there because I can not be able to survive it.
Okay, everybody stack up here, stack up. We're going through the, on the tank buster, we're going through the boss and then clockwise. We're going north through the boss now. And clockwise.
I was able to survive it. Oh.
Oh shit. Yeah. Something got fucked up there. I don't think people are in the right position.
I think I wasn't.
I'm still trying to work out the double landslides. I get knocked back a few
Just
times.
just miss the GCD if you have to. It's not worth dying over by being too close. Just make sure that you're out of like a bigger hitbox region than the boss. Like just go as far out as you can get and dodge into the landslide. Miss the GCD.
Okay.
But yeah, we got through the jails. Again though, the landslide was like baited to the side. We really want to get it right down the middle. Oh shit, I pulled. My bad.
What I said?
You're going too
Monday?
far out. It could be, yeah. So with the weight of the land circles, when we go through the boss and clockwise, we literally just want to drop it off at the edge of the previous one. So we just run to the edge of the previous one, we pause, and wait for the new one to come up. And then do it again.
It seemed a bit more like the landslide was misplaced because it's usually a bit further around, isn't it?
Yeah, it was probably like
I think we're okay
mispositioning.
with I think we're okay with the.
Yeah, it didn't
with the
seem
land
too
patch
bad with
at all.
those. I didn't see anybody running ahead with the weights.
No.
Yeah, so Andy, there you would go through the boss and stack with the tanks, and then you would do. You can either follow us round. Well, it got a little bit messed up because of. I think it was Salem died
Yeah,
or whatever.
I wasn't main tank at that time.
But regardless, even as off tank, you'll go through the boss and stack with the tanks, and then
Yeah.
you can either do the tank movement or you can follow us around. It's whatever is easiest to you, I guess. But yeah, good job. We did the jails.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
Yep.
Oh, after the first set of jails, that was just people were out on the opposite side and couldn't really get back, so they had to
By the
kind
way,
of stay out there.
Guys, the moment. What I noted. 2 times out of 2 that we actually got the jails, we passed through them. So, but we didn't die on actual jails. So I'd say that's a good job.
Yep. Just gotta tidy it up so we can do it consistently. That's the biggest thing now. Party in. Off tank in, off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Didn't awaken. We'll keep going. Mitigation. Like, why does she not awaken there?
Alpha?
Does that not seem perfect to you, chat? I don't really know why. AoEing, killing these plumes, and getting our tethers. And we skip. Watch the candy, pop or sprint. Charlie. All right, mitigation.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's one miss. I don't really know how, to be honest, but it's weird. We'll use it as Jail's practice, Titan practice. And 3. Meals are coming up. New North is Alpha Bravo. Go back right, back left, front right, and front left. Okay, Alpha Bravo, range to Charlie. Mitigation.
Something that's a good thing.
Oh, he did not awake.
Yeah.
He didn't?
No, she did not.
I'm a stop wither option, I
Oh
believe.
shit.
Oh. Oh. Shit.
Out to the wall, out to the wall,
Okay,
out to the wall.
no
Yep.
one.
We're good?
No one awake.
Okay.
Uh,
Keep going.
and
Second
Good
healer
round.
out. Everything's fine.
Buzzing in.
Right now I just misheard up instead of up to the wall, like wallet.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
it's fine.
ah.
We start off over here and then make our way around. Okay, yeah. I never know how to do that one.
I mean.
How did it not awaken? I don't understand how Garuda didn't awaken either. It seemed perfect to me.
Okay.
We'll
This
wall it,
one was
just wall it.
stuffed. I don't know what happened.
Just wall it on it.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
weird. I thought we did the Z nails correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just do it seriously now. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, I don't know either. It is what it is.
Yeah. In any case, I should be able to do everything.
7.0.
Yes. Let's just not kill it at 7.0, please. Let's kill it earlier.
Let's just make a working game for 7.0. Thank you, Square Enix. Fight is finicky anyway. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Party in.
I'd say it's still a pretty good fight.
Off tank in, off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in.
Good.
2 in.
Good.
Okay, that worked. Mitigation.
I feel like that pool was literally telling us slop it.
Charlie.
Let's see, okay.
We're okay, never mind. Still a little bit north, but it's fine. AoE and get our tethers. Okay. Picking up, popping our sprint. Watch the candy. Yeah. Delta.
Oh.
Mitigation. Nails are coming up. New north is Bravo Charlie. Go back right, back left, front right, and front left. Nice job. Bravo Charlie, range to Delta. Go back out here. Hop sprint. Move to the next one. We're going long to Alpha. Go. On his butt. Getting ready for the wall. Okay, to the wall. Pop person. Oh, we're okay. Candy is back here. Mitigation on this. Tank Buster coming up. Out then in. Charlie. Up to his nipple. We're going to the left. Up the middle.
far enough up.
Sorry, I scuffed it.
Well, yeah, is everything fine? Pursuit dying a couple of times.
Like, yeah, there's this fucking, on gamepad, if you accidentally press on stick, it either right one moves you to first person, and second one and left one focuses you on target. And if I press stick hard enough, it just fucks up with my camera, and yeah.
Can you remap it?
Yeah, you can change
No,
those.
Like,
I haven't found any way for I haven't found any way to disable this.
It's system, gamepad settings, and then you go to calibration. Oh no, button configuration. It should be,
In in place. Oh, okay.
in the character configuration, yeah. Go down
How far
to
is best pull? Up to
System,
about
sorry.
Annihilation.
system.
Like the
System
start of Annihilation.
Okay.
Then gamepad settings, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Go
Okay.
down to
Okay.
button configuration.
yeah.
Okay. I'll
I'll use the
okay,
bathroom
not
1 second.
assigned.
I'll be
Not
RP.
assigned. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Beautiful
I
stuff.
was, I was telling this bit the other day that you can change those to
Okay, chat. BRB. Need to use the
macro
bathroom.
as well. And then you can put whatever you want on them. Then I use the left one for sprint, so I just click my left stick in to sprint, and the right one is usually my mount, roulette, whatever.
Oh, okay. You mean this one, like execute macro here?
Yeah. You've got execute macro
Okay.
98 and 99. If you switch them to those, then you go into your macros. Let me just check. It's the individual macros, number 98 and 99. And you can put whatever macro you want on there, and then you can use the sticks to activate it.
Thank you so much. Like, I actually haven't found a way to get rid of that, but thank you. Because like when there's like some complicated moments, I often accidentally press buttons too hard, and it makes
Yeah.
station even harder because it fucks up my camera, and I don't understand what I'm doing. Thank you so much.
Okay. You always assumed it was right. Yeah, so the way the jail's mechanics works is the safe spot we get knocked back to, there is a new jail that drops on top of it. That new jail will basically be where I am now. If Charlie is the back marker, the new jail will drop. So if we get knocked back to the right, it'll basically be like here. It will create an AoE, and that AoE, the apex like of the circumference of that circle, the closest point on the circle to the boss will be outside the marker. So if your back marker is Charlie, like you want to be out here, because that's the closest you can get to the boss. You can be at like the top of your marker, the top edge of your marker, out to the side. That buys us the maximum amount of chance that all the jails will explode, because the back one can get closer to number 2, and then that means number 2 can actually go a little bit further up, which gets it closer to number 1, and the chances of it working are close to 100%. So that's why we want to beat the landslide down the middle. We move out, and the 3 and the 2 markers can literally just stand outside of the landslide. You don't need to move back in at all. You just go here, boom, like that. If you're the 3 marker, if you're the 2 marker, you just do the same. But only on the side that we get knocked back to, because that's where the jail drops. You probably couldn't do that if you were out on the other side of where we get knocked back to. That's why it's important that we beat it down the middle.
I didn't realize that there was a jail that dropped on that side. I always assumed that the back person was the one that triggers everything, and they get triggered from the rock boulders that drop over there.
No, it's a new one that drops on the sea spot. It explodes, and then that causes the chain reaction.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
It's just because it's biased to one side, the AoE of it is off to the side rather than in the marker. So if you stand in the marker, it's like you're risking not getting blown up as the back marker, because the circle kind of doesn't intersect your marker because it's off to the side. It does a little bit, but again, you're risking it. Whereas if you're off to the side like here as the number 3 marker, you're 100% fine, and it buys you a little bit more forward positioning, which just increases our chances. So, and it makes it super brain dead mechanic, because you don't even have to go into the landslide again. You don't have to worry about the landslide, just step outside it.
Gotcha.
Food check as well. I can call the side the markers, the jails go out to, if that helps as well. When we're running up the middle. The only one who actually needs to move in is the 1 marker, because theirs is covered a little bit. Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation. Oh yeah, close to the end of P3 with this raid. With that, like today. But overall best pull is... Overall best pull is like Annihilation. Let's kill these plumes and get our tethers.
My bad. I'm dead.
Just watch out for the slipstream.
Andre, get away.
Okay, we'll probably see Wicked Wheels. We're going out then in.
It's okay.
Up sprint. Watch the candy. Delta.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes. I was...
Does that mean what the fuck?
I need help. I don't have enough hands to do this many face palms.
I was like, wait, why is everybody going that way?
And I'm also like, I'm following too, and I'm like, what?
Where's everyone else going?
This is gonna be so scuffed. But we still maybe.
Skill the back right.
Oh yeah, there's like no damage done. to
Oh,
this
shit.
nail.
We'll probably hit and rage, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just
Oh,
wall it.
and the wrong was killed. Oh god, nah.
Let's just wall it.
This one, yeah, it's not happening. What the fuck?
That was just great watching two and Salem go off onto their own.
Like, yeah,
We were just trying the Giga Shot strat. It didn't work out.
yeah.
It didn't work out.
Fatal error. 0, 0, 0, 0.
I was gonna say too, his invuln only works on himself. It doesn't apply to you.
Okay, yeah. That was stupid.
Yeah. That's my bad.
But okay. At least everything is fine.
Hey, at least I tested Salem's loyalty.
I'm subscribed.
You guys went right. You guys went right instead of dying with me. I do not approve.
Oh. You need somebody to res you. You've got to survive, you know.
True, actually.
Okay. Okay, yeah. We can take that as an excuse.
Salem will die for you, but we will live for you.
Fair enough, okay. Yeah. Has nothing to do with the fact that I have
Party in. Off tank
level of
in.
IQ.
Off tank melee out. Party out.
It's a friggin' piece of work right now.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Bravo.
Yep, Larry, you were in the circle.
On res.
AoE. Get our tethers. Police plume.
Oh
Last
shit!
plume,
what-
last plume, last plume.
What the fuck was that?
Let's wall it. Let's get this
yeah,
cleaned up
wall
in
it, wall it,
P1.
wall it.
We don't want to keep wiping here, guys.
Yeah, this was some... Okay, I don't know what happened. I just took a lot of damage and died. Maybe because Val died, I didn't get enough healing. That's what I think. Yeah. Taking feathers.
Yep, we're this should be autopilot. P1, P2 should be autopilot at this point.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're never going to see P4 ever again. Not being harsh, just we need to see P3 consistently to get through it.
Okay. Let's make
Also,
it that
Salem needs
our
to eat some
team
food.
actually gets to... Oh shit, my food is out.
How's it going?
Fight.
All right, we're getting to P3 jails. A decent amount. Just need to clean things up and start seeing further in. But as is always the case with ultimates, you know, you like end up wiping in the same place, and it's pretty demoralizing because you just have to go all the way back to P1. Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. 2 in.
Mitigation.
Alpha.
So much better.
Okay, we're AoEing and we're getting our tethers. We may skip. Oh, out and in. Okay. Pick up, pop our sprint. Bravo. Nails are coming up. New north is Alpha Delta. Kill the back right, back left, front right, and front left. Okay, Alpha Delta, range to Bravo. Mitigation on this. Pop sprint. We are going short to Delta. Go. Get ready for the wall. To the wall. Watch the candy. Right up against the wall. Mitigation on his butt. Nice job. Tank Buster coming up. We're going out then in. Charlie.
Kevin.
Up to the nipple. We're going to the right. Up the middle. And out to the right.
And you have to go to the right, not to the left.
I think that was caused by the landslide bait. Wasn't centered. We gotta get this right. It's super important for the placement of the jails. So the movement should be after we get knocked back. Always, always, always move in to the middle and then up. We get knocked back to the right, we're moving into the middle and then up. We can't be coming in from an angle like this, because it will bait here from the boss. And we can't be moving out too early to dodge the landslide because it hasn't been baited yet. So we use the back marker as a checkpoint. We move in and up through it. Super important because as you saw there, we got knocked back to the, where was it, the right? Or the, whatever side it was, we baited the landslide on that side, and that screws with the placement of the jails because they have to dodge out the other side. And then that increases the distance between the jail, the back jail and the boss, and it makes it way, way harder. So just we gotta hit those beats. We gotta hit the knockback, move into the center and up through the marker and then out. On the side we get knocked back to. But otherwise P1, P2, pretty clean.
Yeah.
Cleaned it up a lot.
Well, it feels right now. Our vibes on P1 and P2 are less case of us not understanding, but it's either anomaly or just someone getting distracted or...
Yeah, no, we know P1 and P2 inside out. I know everybody
Yeah.
does. It's just doing it clean.
brain farts.
Yep. It's all good. It's just that, like, now we know the jails as well, right? It's not like we don't understand them. It's just we want to get through them more and more, because when we get to P4, we're gonna wipe a lot. And that means back to P1. It's the back to P1 meme. So we want to be seeing P4 as much as humanly possible. Off tank in, off tank melee out. Party out.
Nearly one in. Two in.
Alpha?
Okay, we're AoEing and getting our tethers. Out then in. And watch the candy. Pop our sprint. Charlie. Mitigation. And 3 Neils are coming up. New North is Alpha Delta. Back left. Front right. And front left. Okay, Alpha Delta range to Bravo. Mitigation. You're writing your thesis? Good luck with that. Pop sprint. We are going long to Charlie Delta. Go. Sail him.
Suggestion to healers: you do not have
I
to.
don't know why I popped my song there, but it is
at
what it
that
is.
moment. I will be using
To the wall.
healing.
Mitigation on this. Tank Buster coming up.
Oh shit! Fuck me. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Bravo. To the nipple. Let's be on the nipple. We're going to the right. Up the middle. And out to the right. Looks good. Out of the puddles, join the party. Perfect. We're going to stack up. On the puddles, we're going through the boss. Go. And we're going into double landslides. Be away from the boss. Alpha. Taking him just north of one marker. And we're killing the healer Jail. We're going into double landslides as well. Be away from the boss. Dodge into the landslide.
Shit.
Can we get a res off in a tank?
But tanks are good. Sorry.
Still take the boss. Oh god.
Where to? Ah, fuck. Yeah, it doesn't matter then. To dead. Just wallet.
What was it? Landslides?
Yes. Yes, I was landslided.
Just play the double landslide super, super safe. There's no point in dying. Just miss the GCD. Fuck up time. Just stay alive. It's fine. It happens.
Yes.
Can we move the boss to just north of center? Should I be center with the party, or should I just be north? Because it's tight if I'm north. Because I'm always next to the boss's hitbox. So the double landslides I can't really get out of the way of.
You at that point you can face the boss in on the party. It's just after that, after we break after we do the double landslides, you need the boss facing the wall or facing you at the wall. Pretty much like you'll be on the outside.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because that's when the tank buster is. But yeah, good jail placement, good bait up the middle. That's what we want.
I'm very sorry that I'm here.
It's alright.
Who knows? Something that considers first year of shoving the raid. Just remember that.
Party in. Off tank in, off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Oh, it's fine. Mitigation.
Yeah, but this thing just made me melt.
Bravo, by the way.
Yeah,
There was some chaos there.
that was scuffed. I just got. In short, I got caught into.
I would just wall it.
Yeah, don't get hit by the suit.
I just got caught into like fuck ton of these feathers, and I melted. And that was the moment where we died. Pretty much. Just not about too much right now.
Hopefully you guys can hear me eating. I hate it when streamers do that. They're like nom nom nom. Like mukbang shit. Party in. Off tank in, off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Charlie?
We skip here? Okay. Pop our sprint. Delta. Mitigation on this.
Still not getting reprisal on that?
No, I mistimed it. It's magical damage anyway, so
I'm
I
3.
go ahead of it.
Nails are coming up. Doesn't matter, we're alive.
Yeah.
New North is Delta Alpha. Going back right, back left, front right, and front left. Nice job. Delta Alpha, range to Bravo. Mitigation on this. Pop sprint. Moving to the next one, we're going long to Charlie. Go.
Oh,
Whoa.
Up there. On his butt. I will beat with Rin. Okay, we're going to the wall.
somehow we did it.
Mitigation on this. Kandi is over by 2. Dylan picked up the Kandi. And we're dead.
What the
Yeah, that's on me.
Just wallet. Wallet Cooper.
I'm not reprising the first thing from Ifrit and the first thing from Titan, right?
No, you don't.
We have spreadsheet. We have spreadsheet somewhere in
Yeah, I
Discord.
saw that.
First
Yeah.
reprisal should be Sealim.
Yeah, I made a mistake and I put reprisal a little bit too late on first during the first phase.
That's all right.
Uh,
What happened with the dive
Yeah.
there? A number of people died there.
Yeah,
have
I
no
was
idea.
literally corpse dead after everybody who was alive, so I'm assuming that was latency on my part.
Yeah, probably lag because like I see everyone starts running and then bam, healers are dead.
Okay, well, so we're moving there when the first Ifrit goes off, always. Don't rely on the call. Just go whenever the first one goes. And the server should report you in your accurate position, according to your client.
Yeah, hope so.
But we always
Okay.
move there after the first Ifrit goes off. I see a couple people sometimes are a bit late on that and things, getting caught by it. We pop our sprint, move after the first one goes off.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Party in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. 2 in.
Mitigation.
Alpha.
Upo, what happened?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's just continue. AoE, get our tethers. We skip. Okay. Pick up the candy, pop our sprint. Charlie. Let's get mitigation on this. This should be the reprisal. And 3. Neils are coming up. New North is Bravo Charlie. Going to back right, back left, front right, and front left. Nice job. Bravo Charlie, range to Delta. Mitigation. Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened.
Sorry, Valera.
Stacking up. Okay, we get the second healer out. Yeah, we didn't have the tank there. Just wipe it.
Yeah.
Bryn, I think you're taking too long to move.
We need to be the range need to be
I
right up
moved too
against the
quick
wall.
that time.
No, she wasn't
went-
with me, like, even before,
Oh.
like, when the first one dropped down. It was Bryn that time. Sorry, not to call her out, but
Uh.
you know. You've been pushing it till, like, the last second all day, and then today, like, you weren't even near me when the first eruption came out.
I'm not sure because like on my screen it was like I was at you when it dropped.
Let's just
At
make
least
sure
this
that we're
time.
right up at the wall.
Okay,
For the eruptions.
I'll make more alarms for that. Okay.
We can also mitigate that a little bit by just the party taking just a second to move outwards. So kind of go halfway out, and then when the eruptions start coming out, we can move back to the wall. Because it's distance-based, the eruptions, so whoever's farthest from the boss. That just makes sure of it. Because we have had that a few times today.
Okay.
All good. Let's just get back to the jails. We know how to do this. How far we gotten? We got to End of Titan, pretty much. A couple times, I think.
Sorry.
Jails look reasonably
I just
consistent.
started running straight towards you, Valera, and I was like, I don't know where to go with this.
Yeah,
Oh,
it got a
God.
little crazy there.
I was trying to run away to save your life.
Yeah, we just need a little bit more focus on the first two phases. Party in. All tank in, all tank melee out. Party out.
Melee one in. 2 in.
Mitigation.
Bravo?
Getting our tethers. Killing these plumes. We skip. Good job. Pick up the candy, pop our sprint. Bravo. Mitigation. Meals are coming up. New north is Charlie Delta. Fill the back right. Back left. Front right. And front left. Charlie Delta. Ranged are going to Alpha. We need mitigation. Remember, be right up against the wall range. Okay. Up sprint. We are going long to Bravo Charlie. Go. Stay in, Seal. On his butt. Ranged. Getting ready to beat. Ranged continue. Everybody else get ready to go to the wall. Go to the wall. Watch the candy. Mitigation. Candy's at Bravo. Nice job. Tank Buster coming up. Going out then in. Alpha. Up to his hitbox. Remember, beyond the nipple. We're going to the left. Up through the middle. Pop or sprinter we have to.
On the dead. But we managed somehow.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. Treat everything as if it's double. We're going through the boss on these. Wait for it. One more. Double landslides. Bravo. Taking him 2 steps north of the middle.
I'm there.
We're good. Kill the jail. And then we're going to double landslides. Treat it as double. Take the boss north. Face him away from us. Everybody behind the boss. We're going through the boss. No. And clockwise. Too far, Seal? Okay, well. Double landslides. Okay, we have another tank buster. Get behind the boss. Get behind the boss.
Ah, fuck. Yeah.
How did I survive? What
I
the heck?
could have taken him, but I just didn't realize that he was tank busting this quickly. I will
Shit.
try, but no promises.
Melee LB3 it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Last auto, can we get it off? Oh, we got him. 15, and that's enrage.
You know, take me alive. Yeah. We need to do something to not die that many times there.
How did we die to the jail? And yeah, so after that, I feel like we've seen it enough to know what's happening. What are people dying to after the jails?
I died to the tank buster only because I didn't realize how much mitigation I really needed for that one.
Yeah.
You need all
That
of
was the first time I actually took that tank buster.
Okay. Yeah, you need everything.
Everything.
So yeah, the sequence is essentially kill the healer jail. We do double landslides immediately after, and then that's when the tank needs to be taking the boss north and facing the boss towards the wall.
North being A, right? True north, not north where he jumped last.
North of a set. It's basically relative, like where we are, where it. Everything
Relative to where he last jumped up, because he jumps up in different places. And
well, not
that's the
not
new
to where he
north.
last. Well, I guess it would end up where he last jumped up. Essentially, just where you take him. So where he last jumped up,
Yep.
and he drops, you're going to take him 2 steps north of the middle marker. So that will remain north for the rest of the phase, basically.
Okay, so the last place he did. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then it looks like I am the reprise on the leg stomps after the jails. Yeah.
Yeah, the timelines in terms of mitigation is kind of rough. It doesn't overly matter that much. I just kind of place things out where the cooldowns would be up and stuff, or should be up.
Right.
But yeah, we should be all right on the tumults as long as majority of people are alive. So healers, just get your shields, and I think Malcolm, you usually pop Asylum there for the first one, at least after the jails. But yeah, let's just keep it going, get through these jails, and CP4. I know we can do it.
The knockback killed me during jails because I tapped once and thought it was too far, tapped back a little bit to go back a step, and I still was too far. I don't know how.
You
but
can
I'm
always
literally
kind
just
of
tapping my
judge.
key.
If you turn your camera around, you can always kind of judge it. Like if you feel comfortable doing that, like you can kind of feel it out, like you know where your character's gonna get knocked back to, if that makes sense.
Right.
By just looking, it's a weird thing to explain with words. But if not, just listen to the call, try and get the placement right. You spot a row tank? Probably, yep. We've got a row off tank. Dark Knight. Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Rin stacked to the party. Party out. We want to be stacked there.
Melee one in.
You just got to clear yourself
Doing.
yesterday? Nice, congrats. Hopefully soon for us. Mitigation.
Alpha?
We just got to see the rest of P4. Our best pull is Annihilation currently. But we only raid once a week with each group. We have a Sunday group and a Saturday group. So we probably skip here. Yep. Pop sprint. Charlie. Mitigation. Annihilation, suppression aren't that bad. Yeah, I agree. It's just getting used to the environment that they're in, because it's kind of chaotic. But once you know what to do for your own role, you're pretty good. Oh,
I forgot
Okay.
my invuln. Sorry.
rip.
It's that moment where your brain starts wandering for a second and then just gone.
Yeah.
No. Didn't happen. One more?
We have time for probably a couple in this lockout, honestly, but yeah.
Okay.
Depends on how long. Thank you.
Mhm.
You love Annihilation, probably your favorite mechanic of the whole fight. It's a very interesting mechanic for sure, yeah. Party in. Off tank in, off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee one in. Two in.
Like, there's a lot going on with it. Mitigation. For all of the roles. I like it as well, because it's like movement mechanics. I'm a big fan of movement mechanics. Sucks if
Alpha.
you're a caster, though. AoE and get our tethers. We skip. Pop sprint, grab the candy. Charlie. Mitigation. What's the plans for the group after Uwu? Me personally, I want to do T.
Thinking about my invul. I'm thinking about it.
Nice. And invul. And 3. Meals are coming up. New north is Delta Alpha. Kill the back right, back left, front right, and front left. Nice job. Delta Alpha, range to Bravo. Mitigation. And back to the wall. Second healer out. Hop sprint. We are going short to Delta. Go. Okay, on his butt. Getting ready for the wall. To the wall. Watch the candy. Mitigation. Tank buster coming up. We're going out then in. Alpha. On the nipple. We're going to the right. Sprint and up the middle. We might be, first one might be a little far back. We'll keep going though.
What done under one of your guys?
Going through the boss. One more. Someone keeps going too far there, but never mind. Treat these as double landslides. I didn't see you.
Delta? Delta.
Okay, we're killing the healer Jill. Sorry, I didn't see that one. Going into double landslides again. Treat them as double. Behind the boss, we'll just treat Delta as north.
Okay, Delta's north.
Yeah, that's where the boss is facing. Through the boss. Shit.
No, he just turned away. I thought that they died because he turned to us to do the cleave. I don't know what happened.
I didn't get as close as I wanted to with that jail because I was afraid I was going to get too close to his hitbox and get hit by a knockback.
Oh, that one you just you're out, and then so say Charlie is where Alpha would be, where the 1 marker goes. You kind of want to just aim for the X. You go in this little corner. Usually you wouldn't have to do it, but you just go in this little corner, and then once it disappears, just do it super late. You have enough time, and you just move up and in, just a little bit, just a tiny bit up and in. Usually a tank wouldn't have to do it, but I think we had someone dead there, so.
Yeah, we had dead people, so.
But otherwise, seems pretty good on the jails. I think the landslide might have been a little bit off to the side, so no.
People.
Oh, rip. Wallet. We might be able to get one more good pull in. This lockout.
Let's try. Not just reset. Let's try one more.
I'm torn between UCOB-T and DSR. I don't know, but me personally, like, this being my first ultimate, I don't know if I'd be ready for DSR.
And maybe like after to actually get
If we get to P4 here, it's gonna suck. With 6 minutes left, but it's fine. Murphy's Law says we will.
Yeah, likely.
Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation. But yes, T seems super attractive to me. It seems like one I'd want.
Alpha?
Getting our tethers. Killing these plumes. Good damage. And we skip. Pick up the candy, pop, sprint. Charlie. Mitigation. Invuln.
Oh no!
Sayla, what'd you do?
I instead of turning
Nails are
on
coming
my
up.
stance, I provoked.
New North is Bravo Charlie.
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll just swap after the jails
I
or nails.
just got a brain rot.
Salem, can you provoke?
Back right, back left, front right, and front left.
Yeah, I think I'm...
Okay, New North or Bravo Charlie is where the party's going. Mitigation and ranged are going to Delta. It's okay, don't worry about it. We're fine.
We're still fine.
Oh fuck.
Oh, Salem, you went out too fast. You did what I did earlier.
We go back to the wall. Get in, get in, get in. Oh fuck. Okay, we reset the.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
That's how I ended up with those volcano. I moved back because it was like, maybe if I just stand back, I can just unmend constantly to get him to aggro over to the corner, and realize that that's probably what caused me to get the volcano, because I baited.
Yeah.
So, okay, I will need like a minute or two.
Yeah, we took a little
Yeah,
fight.
just need a brain break, and I
Yeah.
can go back for another lockout.
All good. All right. I really, really want us to see P4. Like, at this point, we need to be seeing P4. Like, we're just too... There's too many little deaths at important moments and stuff that should just be autopilot at this point. That we need to clean up. Because we're still wiping in P1 and P2. That at this point, I know it can happen, but at this point, like, that should be a rare occasion. I think it's because we've already had a week of that, and doing it once a week it's tough enough to prog doing it once a week, like to get significant progress each week, but when we have multiple weeks where we're kind of regressing from our main prog point, like our furthest prog point, and things aren't really, I mean, they are getting better, yeah, like damage is improving and stuff, but we're still dying to the same things that we know at this point. So I really, really want to get this cleaned up, because we're good. Like, P4 is going to be a whole other game. And at that point, I can't really help people, because I can't call it out. I can't tell people where to go after a certain point in P4. It's just got to be people know what to do or pretty much die. He was a lot of fun. It does look fun. I really like the ending of it. Get everybody getting put in the jails. That's the only time I like jails. Trying to get to P4, we'll be stuck in a P4 for a long time. That's my worry. I did like the jails aren't too bad at all. It's just everything before it is messy. Like, we have several deaths that everything just cascades in P1 and P2, and it's just happening too much. It's essentially eating up the time, that the minimum amount of time that we have to try and get to P4, right? That's my biggest concern. Is I don't care if it takes us longer to get somewhere, but it's like we do this once a week.
I'm back.
And we do this once a week, and it's like this is our only time to really try and get to P4, and then we have another week in between where we're right. So if we're like dying to the same things each week,
Yeah.
it's like
Correct.
that is what we're going to need
Blair, what's
to
your housing location?
fix.
Plot 20. I think you can use the estate teleport to get to me.
We still have to be friends for that, I thought.
Like that's what I'm really trying to get with the kind of a new Geo strat. I'm just trying to make it easy so that is a failure point that is non-existent anymore. So if we do get there, we're far more likely to get through it and far more likely to see into P4 with the minimum amount of time that we have. And it seems to have worked reasonably well. Like people are finding the jails easier. It's just sometimes someone dies on the knockback and then it all goes to shit because the jail gets put on someone random.
Also, I need to adjust some things on my HUD. I changed my HUD and my NA character a while ago, and now it is throwing everything off on my EU character.
Oh.
We'll be all right. It's just things need to get cleaned up. Oh, the tower. I see. To soothe the ADHD. Yeah, I need to press buttons.
Yes.
Can I get a repair? There you are.
Request.
I just got off Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Thank you.
Okay, everyone check your gear, your food and everything. And if you think that we're all good, we can restart.
One second.
I see that Andy looks at me judgingly.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Judging every bit of you right now.
Hey.
All right.
I have right to look cute.
You were cuter when you were a row. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. Yep, truly.
Almost done. 1 second.
Wait, what clam? Oh, that one? Yeah. Is that that's the latest tier, right?
Yeah.
I just like the
There's
fact that it
also-
glows. I like glowing stuff.
Yeah, they made that previous tier and current tier. They are glowing. They have different effects. Personally, like, I actually like healer hat. Unfortunately, you cannot see it if I go white mage, but I really like how it actually fit really well with my glam on white mage, but rabbits nowhere hat.
Okay, when you're
Seconds.
ready to go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good. Sorry.
All good.
Mhm.
Everybody got food?
Food, get repaired. Everyone is ready.
All right, let's do it.
We make it to phase 4.
We certainly can do that, yes. We've done it before. Maybe not with everybody here, but we've done it before, and we can do it again.
Well,
Just
Laura?
testing melons. Okay, food check.
okay.
Let's do it. We kill the boss. This is cool. Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Bravo.
AoEing and getting our tethers. We skip. Pop sprint, get the candy. Delta. Mitigation on this. Invuln. And 3. Neils are coming up. New North is Alpha Bravo. Go the back right. Go the back left. Front right. And front left. Okay. Alpha Bravo. Range to Charlie. Mitigation on this. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay, out to the wall. Pop sprint. We are going long to Delta Alpha. Go. On his butt. Getting ready to go to the wall. Go to the wall. Watch the candy. Mitigation. Tank Buster. Out and in. Delta. Up to the nipple. We're going right. Pop sprint up the middle. Looks good. Keep us alive. Okay, we're going through the boss on the way to the lands. Don't go too far, and then we're into double landslides. Go. Double landslides. Out and in, be away from the boss. It's okay. Charlie, get to the wall. Okay, Andy, you're taking him 2 steps north of the 1 marker. And then you're going to face him towards Alpha, Hill to Jail, and we're going into double landslides. Oh no, seal mutate boss. Pop everything you got. Face him towards Alpha, just face. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
Healer will be maybe.
No. Oh, maybe. Maybe. No. No. He's dead. Hell's dead.
We're just going into mage anyway. Yeah.
Into Tank Buster.
The healer LB into Tank Buster to everybody. It was great.
These landslides leave a scar.
I absolutely hate the double Tank Buster and how small that area is because you have to step away from his body too. But
So
also,
when you troll, you've got to troll properly.
All right, let's get there again.
Let's wait for a wipe call. Okay, let's do it.
Never understood not walling it when it's clear a wipe is happening. Sometimes you want to see more mechanics. You just want to get used to them a little bit. Like, we need now to see the end of P3 more consistently. So the more we can see it without wiping in P1 and P2 is better. The experience is going to help people, even if we're wiping immediately after it. Party in. Half tank in. Half tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Charlie.
Sorry, I didn't make it in time.
Someone get Ren up.
We are AoEing and getting our tethers. We probably see Wicked Wheel here.
Yeah.
Out then in. Okay. Pop sprint. Delta. Mitigation. And 3. Neils are coming up. New north is Alpha Delta. Pull back right, back left. Front right. These are healthy. Front left. Okay. Whew. Alpha Delta. Range to Bravo. Mitigation. Out to the wall. Pop sprint. We're going short to Delta. Go. On his butt. Ready for the wall. Range continue. To the wall. Andy is over here. We need mitigation. Tank buster coming up. Out then in. Bravo. Up to the nipple. We're going right. Up sprint, up the middle. Looks pretty good. Oh, nice. Keep us alive. Stack up tight. We're going through the boss for the weight of the lands and then into double landslides. Go. Double landslides. Be away from the boss.
Ouch.
Why are we dying to these? Charlie? In front of one. Break the healer jail out. Double landslides. Out then in. Stay away from the boss.
Yeah.
Face him away from the party. Yeah, you're perfect, Danny. We're going through the boss on the tank buster. Ready? Go. Oh shit. And clockwise. Yeah, we got fucked up because of the double landslides. Yep. And then there would be another tank buster. Right there. Do we do we know what's happening with the double landslides? We are having the same people die to them every time, pretty much.
I actually made it through the whole thing. I died only because of the double tank buster, but I also mitted everything I could, and I died. I think it was because we were missing a healer.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, so with the double landslides, we're forget damage, forget hitting our buttons, forget melee uptime, forget all of that. We want you alive. If you die, especially if you're a tank, we're screwed with pretty much
That's what I
everything.
did this time. I just totally unmended the whole thing. I just said unmend.
Yeah. Yeah, I should also do the same with lightning shot. Okay.
As soon as you see the landslide, you're away from the boss, and then once the floor thing disappears, you just move into it. You have so much time, you don't need to panic about it. It's actually very easy. Just move away from the boss and move into it. You can move into the animation, like the big explosion animation, as it's going off. We can always pop our 2 minutes at the end of the phase if we don't have the damage, so just focus on not dying. Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Bravo.
Oh
Get
shit.
out of the circle.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I fighting it a little bit too much.
We're good. We're getting our tethers, and we're AoEing. Kill these plumes. Oh, we're dead.
Wallet? Wallet.
May as well.
Yeah. No, Plume's dead. Also, I made a mistake. I moved a little bit too early and a little bit too close to you. It's like kind of easy to pull her. Monday? Okay, good.
Sorry. I was tabbed out reading something.
Oh, okay.
Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Charlie.
Okay. Yeah.
Others. I think we skip here. Nice job. Pop sprint. Delta. And mitigation on this. Bomb. And 3. Heals are coming up. New north is Charlie Delta. Pull the back right, back left,
Okay, never mind.
front right,
We're good.
and front left. Okay. Charlie Delta ranged are going to Alpha. We need mitigation on this.
Okay, seems I messed up with eruption. He didn't awaken.
Alright. Out to the wall, out to the wall. Tight. Pop sprint. Oh, fuck. Move clockwise? Or counterclockwise, sorry.
Shit.
Andy, you take. Point him away from the party. Yeah. Okay. Just keep it going,
Will
I
probably
guess.
kill us.
Just wall it.
No, I'm not doing it. Okay.
Why did he not awaken? Did someone miss their eruption on the nail?
I thought something was weird.
Like-
Koopa was next to me.
Yeah, I might have gotten only one eruption on the nail.
That would do
luck,
it, I guess.
instead of two. Okay, like I definitely got one on it, but second one was not on it.
All good. Will we go again?
Sure. Yeah, we have 13 minutes left, so I want to do this. Go.
Party in. Off tank in, off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Bravo.
We're getting our tethers and AoE. Alright, we skipped. Pop sprint. Charlie. Mitigation. Neils are coming up. Near north is Alpha Delta. Go back right, back left, front right, and front left. Nice. Alpha Delta, range are going to Bravo. We need mitigation on this. Out to the wall. Hop sprint. We're going long to Charlie Delta. Go. On his butt. Pull to the wall.
Fat fingered, sorry.
We should be good. We need mitigation. Tank buster coming up. Out then in. Delta. And up to the nipple. Right. Up sprint, up through the middle. Didn't go.
Okay. One more pull.
Yep.
I ran the right direction if I was a rock, the wrong direction if I was not a rock, and I was not a rock.
Yeah, just there, the most important thing with the jails is the vertical alignment, how close we are, like, to the boss, or in terms of distance from each other. So just make sure we are aligned with the middle of our markers, respectively, and we should be good. Party in. Off tank in. Off tank melee out. Party out.
Melee 1 in. Melee 2 in.
Mitigation.
Alpha.
AoE and getting our tethers. We might not skip.
Yeah, we're not skipping.
Wicked Wheel, we're going out then in.
Naked Mail, we don't skip.
Hop sprint,
Okay, but
Delta. Mitigation. Inbound. Nails are coming up. New north is Charlie Delta. Going the back right, back left, front right, and front left. Good job. Charlie Delta, range to Alpha. Mitigation. A little bit left ceiling. Stack tight here, stack tight. Okay, pop sprint. We are going short to Charlie. Go. On his butt. Hey, range, if you want to go farther and like come in towards the party, that would make more sense. Whatever works though. Getting ready for the wall. Okay, to the wall. Just because you guys end up far away rather than close sometimes. Okay, mitigation. And cluster. Out then in. Charlie. Up to the nipple. We're going right. I'll sprint and up the middle. Looks good. Keep us alive here. Stack up tight. We're going through the boss on these Way to the Lands, and then into double landslides.
What?
Sail and take the boss. Alpha. Andy, get it when you can. We're killing the healer Jail and then going into double landslides. Double landslides. Out then in. Okay, take him north. Stack up in the middle here. We're going through the boss on the tank buster. And then we're going clockwise. Ready? Go. And into the landslide. Go. Nice job. Seal him, take the boss. Face him away. Pop everything you've got. Tank buster. Nice job. Way to the lands, triple. Pop her 2 minutes. Kill the boss. Keep us alive. Any reses we've got, ignore them. 25%. Ooh, that's rip.
Way too many.
That's
deaths.
enrage.
Goodbye. Well,
That is such a tiny space after the Mario Kart for the double landslides where I'm at. I have to.
For the
I
tank?
didn't expect the weighted lands to be so tiny right there, and so I was like, I went into his hitbox. I thought I was out enough, but it was not.
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, I also feel like I won't be able to continue because I'm just falling apart right now.
All good.
I mean,
We
like-
call it there. We
Mm.
didn't get to P4, but it's all good.
We got very close though.
Yeah,
We're shooting in
enrage.
rage now.
Now we need to not die.
And I think we did jails a few times really good.
Yep. Looked, placement
Yes.
looked mostly good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not dying to the knockback either, which is good.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that today I had worse luck, besides being in Europe. How it
Interesting.
works for you guys from NA?
As far as
I should actually try to use, like, I have I have two different providers, so I can try another one. Maybe it will work better for raids. Like, I
Give it a
don't.
try.
Because it was sometimes like weird moments, like when I died on Ifrit. I see people who like visually further behind me, staying alive, and I die. Usually, that does not really happen.
Strange.
Mm,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't really help on that front too much.
And then again, as I told you the last time in raid, I
So
noticed you being-
So with Ifrit transition, like I I kinda like if I don't that's a problem I have, that if I don't see if I don't catch Ifrit's position myself, then
The call's too
there's a
late.
big chance like I'm too slow to react for Cloud on that.
Yeah.
Like if yeah, like I try position camera and all, but sometimes it just happens. Maybe it's well, maybe it's related to some ping or something. I should definitely check with other provider.
Yeah,
Like,
see if it changes things.
will it work better?
It might. It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Can't hurt. Well, it can, but
The worst case scenario, how long it will take you to change your ISP? Like in this case, to reconnect.
If I can be on Discord in like half a minute or minute, but PS itself will take like up to 5 minutes. But like not that long.
Okay, we can try. You know what? Next time we can try. You can try on different provider until the lockout, and if it's not gonna work, then you will replace.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
thanks for joining, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Take a good rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye
See
bye,
you guys.
Thank you.
All right. We didn't get to P4, which sucks, but jails seem a little bit cleaner, which is good. Yeah, I think the fact that we're getting to enrage is okay, but we also, like, I think the fact that we're hitting enrage is because we just have like so many deaths along the way. We're just not having the damage. I don't know. It feels like a lot of the time, like, there's not, like, we know it already, so there's not really anything I can do or say. Like, I want to be able to say something that will help clean it up, but there's nothing that I can do. Like, it's a personal thing. Which is kind of the frustrating part for me, I guess. So, but yeah. I feel like it's going to just take us way longer not having seen P4 for some time, because we're going to... Here's what's going to happen, right? What's going to happen is we're going to get to predation for the first time, and we're probably going to wipe. It just... That's the way that it happens. And we're going to have to get back there. We can't just be getting to P4 on a chance. We, like... Because we will literally never get through P4. It will take us years to get through P4 if we're just getting there on a chance each time. So, yeah. That's the part that I really want us to get right, is getting to that point consistently. And we to be fair, we did get through the jails a number of times tonight, which is a good sign. But everything needs cleaned up. Wasted, well, not wasted, but, you know, we spent a lot of our time and pulls tonight in the first two phases. And, you know, at this point, we shouldn't be, really. But again, I don't really know how to fix that. If it's a lag thing, that sucks. I don't know what happened to other people, but I felt like... I don't know whether it felt worse or better. I think at best it felt better, but I don't really like being on Chaos. I don't think it really felt too much of an issue in terms of server performance tonight. Like, there wasn't a significant improvement. It would be marginal at best than on light. But then other people were saying they were having issues, so I don't know. It's just because Shiva or Light recently has had like some obvious server issues. So we thought maybe if we were to like change the literal data center to Chaos, it's not going to be the same like server stack or whatever. So maybe it's just that one's getting old and dusty on Light. I don't know. Something needs, maintenance with it, but it was worth a shot, One of last week's issues that people in NA were ending up at the wall. I think it was partly that, but also like the fact that people were... I didn't have my pull counter up. I'm an idiot. Whatever. I feel like last week we had some of the NA like on the knockback. We're like going too far out, and then where you can go like too far out, but you have like a threshold where you're too far out and you're dead, versus you're too far out but you can get back in, like you can zoom back in. Most of the time we were going like too far out but we can zoom back in, but the NA folk were doing that and we're dying at that, where like I did it several pulls tonight and was able to make back in. So it was just weird. It was like the server snapshotted them before anybody else, so they didn't get the opportunity to do what someone who's based in EU would have been able to do in that case. That's what it felt like. Unless people were just like making excuses, I don't know. I doubt it, because we managed to do it pretty consistently tonight. So yeah, that's what was happening with Light, and also all of the disconnects and everything, and I felt like I was running into some clipping issues as well over on Light at times. It's always the same distance when you get knocked back. Right, but even on my screen, it looked like the NA ones who went like a little too far. You can zoom back in, where like it looked like right on the corner. Let me see if I can find a thing from tonight of me doing it. Because there is like a sliver of a gap that you can get back in if you've just gone a little, like 2 steps too far. I feel like they were doing that, but they weren't getting the opportunity to come back in because of like ping or server issues or whatever it was. But it wasn't just that. It was like the majority of maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've just noticed some like inconsistencies in the server and stuff on Light. Like people lagging on people's screens and stuff. Okay, so here is kind of what I mean. So when I get knocked back to like here. I can kind of like, maybe even a little bit further as well. Like you can kind of zoom back in. Even like a little bit further than that. You can get back in. But that's where some of the NA folk last week were appearing on my screen, basically where I was here. Like pretty much here. But then they were trying to get back in, but were just like instantly killed. And on their screen, they were like pretty much doing the same thing as I'm doing here. But they were dying. So You can run in if you're at the edge. Yeah, that's what I mean. But like last week, people were doing that and they were dying. Right? And it was pretty consistent in that they were dying at that. And it was weird. It was like... So that, anyway, that's kind of just what I mean for the issues. Like, unless people are talking shit and just being excuses for not getting the landslide correctly, which I doubt. I tend to believe people in what they say. Then it was a server issue. Because I can do it there, as you just saw. Or it was a netcode issue or whatever. But yeah, that's part of the reason why we wanted to change. And just test it out, see if it really is like a light issue. I didn't really feel much of a difference. It was maybe slightly more consistent for me. That's about all I can really say. Yeah. But then other people said they were having lag issues and stuff, so I don't know. I think it's hard to be conclusive with this stuff because it's just so... the netcode's just junky anyway. Yeah, so this was our best pull, I think. Pretty much consistently getting to Titan in Rage. Well, not consistently, but anytime we got through the jails, we were getting to Titan in Rage, pretty much. But even this, like, people are dying, so this is why, like, I need people to be seeing this more. Like, we just need more experience in this fight, which is why the messiness of the first two phases has got to go. I don't really know how to fix that otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, that's a personal thing that people need to sort out. Especially for getting into P4. Because we wiped to P4. We're going to be wiping to P4 a lot. And we need to get back there to progress. So, yeah. Not the best, but definitely an improvement on consistency from last week, which is obviously good. But yeah, main concern is just getting to the later stages of the fight consistent. So yeah. At this point, I think we need to be, at a personal level, everybody who can needs to be going into Uwu as much as humanly possible throughout the week. Because, again, this is going to take us a long time if we're wiping at jails or if we're wiping in P3 still to the same things. It's going to take us a long time to get through this. And I feel like the week gap doesn't help matters. It's just the way that it is. So, yeah, at this point, everybody who's in the Sunday group should be making themselves available. If you want to clear this fight sooner than later, we need to be making ourselves available for midweek practice as much as we can. I know people have work, I know everything, but it needs to happen. Because we're just in general too inconsistent in the Sunday group, and we need to fix that. So, I don't know, it's weird, because like last week we were getting to 10% damage on Ifrit before the dives, which was a definite improvement, but then this week it was like, we were getting to like 20. Like we lost 50% of our damage, you know? Well, maybe it doesn't work out like that, math, but I don't know. It's weird inconsistencies that we need to iron out, and I guess the only way we can do that is by being in the fight more. Yeah. Want to clear before New Year, definitely. Yeah. I do think it's possible. I think everybody in the group is capable of doing the fight. It's just, again, I don't really know how to fix it other than just people being in the fight more. We just need to be in there more. We're only in there for this week, 3 hours a week. And to be honest, it's just, as a group, not enough. When people are dying to the same things week in, week out. It's basically just reprogging, in a way, each week. Instead of actually progging. I don't want to say we're not progging, because we are, again, getting a little bit more consistent on things. The jails and such were a lot better tonight. We got through them several times. But yeah. So everybody needs to be around for as many midweeks as possible. I'll try and be there as much as I can. I know people have work, people have obligations. It's getting into Christmas season. But I feel like this is, if people want to clear it, this is the only way that we can, is by seeing it more at this point. So, but not to be negative Nancy and depresso, because we still, you know, the jails look good. The jails look pretty good. I think we only had one. We only had one where every jail was alive. We only had one that failed. Like, it didn't blow them all up. I think the rest were just like death, meaning random jail placement, and then that wiped us. I think even a lot of those times, the jails actually all exploded and we managed to just continue up to Enrage, or as far as we could. Yeah. So definitely positives to take away from tonight, for sure. Not to be doomer. It's just, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got a little bit frustrated. During one of the pulls there. I don't know. It was just like, we get through the jails again, and then like we all just like slowly die off, and I'm like, oh, what can I do to like fix this, you know? I just like, I'm not doing it from like a come on guys, what the fuck are you doing type situation. I'm doing it from like a pragmatic, how can I like help fix this? And I just don't know, right? That's my main frustration in those moments. Like, I almost had I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys spotted it or can spot it in the VOD, but I almost had a gamer moment. I was like, you know, my mouse was clenched pretty, yeah, pretty tightly there. It's so demoralizing, man, to like, back to P1, when I just know that we know how to do it. You know, and that's just something you have to deal with. So, it is what it is. Wouldn't say to be negative, just realistic. Negative would be saying you aren't going to clear. Yeah, I mean, I think this group can clear. Like, I don't think it. I know it. I know everybody has the capability. It's just as I said, it's just like these messy inconsistencies that in places are being improved and in other places aren't being improved. We need to fix that if we truly want to progress. Being realistic is most of the time better for prog than being fake puzzle all the time. Yeah, I think there's definitely a threshold. I think tonight was my threshold of like you know, AFKing on like, okay, we're still relatively new to the fight. We're probably once a week, and we'll let people fix mistakes and fix things throughout the week, and we'll come into it in a new week and improve upon last week. This week was kind of the threshold where I'm like, okay, we're still dying to the same things here. We're still dying for the same reasons, and we're still, we're wiping more in P1 and P2 than P3, and that equation doesn't equal progression in my mind for this group, considering I would say our progression point is P3, but when we're wiping more in P1 and P2 than P3 at this point, to the same things, we need to fix them. So this was kind of the threshold tonight. I need people to start doing as much homework as you can, reviewing VODs, and fixing stuff. Think you improved this week? And a lot of people improved on a lot of things. Like this is what I mean about the inconsistencies with the Sunday group. And I think Cinnamon, you noticed this as well. It's like we get better at some things, but we regress in other things. Like for instance, tonight with damage, we regressed. And I don't really know why. Because last week we were getting, I mentioned this earlier, like last week before the Ifrit dies for the Sunday group, we were getting down to 10%. And we were really, really happy with that. Like this is like good. But tonight it was like we were getting to 20% or like upwards of 20%. Sometimes we got down to like 17, but where did that damage go? Sometimes people died during the phase, but that's what I mean about the inconsistencies. Like we didn't really have that problem last week. So what changed? And those are like the things that I can't do anything about. Like there's just nothing that I can, there's no advice that I can give further than what we already know. Like we know the first two phases inside the fuck out. Everybody knows them. We know what to do. It's just like, I think it's a focus thing. Maybe the later we get into the rating, it gets harder to focus. I understand that. But yeah, I just like, I don't know. I don't know how to fix things. Like I can't tell people how to play their jobs and hit their buttons right and not stand in this thing at this time. If it's lag, I mean, what the hell can we do about that? It's tough. But I don't think it is. I think it's a number of factors that I've already mentioned. The week gap isn't helping things, which is why, again, we need people seeing the fight more. If people are serious about clearing this, and again, I don't want to make this like super hardcore rating static. Like, again, we're chill. But if people want to seriously clear the fight in any reasonable amount of time, we need the ability to see the fight more, and people need to be taking a personal responsibility to see the fight more frequently, whether that means not playing a game during the week to raid for even just an hour or 2 hours or anything. I don't know what it takes. Like I understand that people have work and stuff, but at times, like, you need to do what you gotta do, But that's just me. Like, yeah. Do we have logs? Yeah. I'll post them. I'm sure probably Valara has logs anyway, but beep boop. I mean, no, absolutely not. We absolutely do not have logs. Yeah. Oh, you didn't get any? Well, I'll upload them in a little bit. Appreciate dude's capacity for being a polite railer, but that's a bit of an oxymoron in this tier of content. Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, this is like my first time in an ultimate, never mind the first time like leading anyway, a static. But yeah, like, I don't want to be super harsh on people, of course. I believe the people know when you're either not performing or you're not doing things that meets the quality of the rest of the players, or you are, you know, you're dying to things and at things that are causing us to wipe a lot, and it's not changing. That I believe people know that deep down inside. Like, when I do it, I know it. Sometimes, like, even tonight, like, I make a wrong call, and I, like, in my head, I make it a personal point. I don't need to be like, oh, fuck, guys, I'm, like, really bad. I don't need anybody to call me out for it. I know that I made the wrong call, and I know what I need to improve. I believe people have that agency about them. So I try and let people, how do I put this? I don't know. I guess it is just be polite, because I don't really see there being any benefit in calling people out. I don't really see any benefit of being like, you're bad and you need to improve, kind of thing. I see there being a benefit of talking in generalities. Unless it gets really fucking bad, then it's just like, okay, listen, you're the issue here, you're the problem, and you need to fix it, or we're not going to clear. But like, this is kind of what I mean. Like, we have a lot of inconsistencies. It's not really like one person or one thing, right? It may seem like I'm like subtweeting about people here by speaking, but it's really not. Like, we just have a lot of inconsistencies that need to be personally fixed. And there's no way, like, if I was to call people out, it would be like, you, you know what I mean? It's, and in my eyes, like, at the fundamental level, the only way that we can actually fix those are by personally seeing the fight more. That's really the only conclusion I can come to. Is just like, like, everybody in the Sunday group needs to see the fight more than once a week. At least twice a week, if not more. You'll be more comfortable with things. Because I think still we go into jails and people are panicking, and we go in after jails and people are like, oh my god, we did jails, now what? And people are panicking, then they die to the double landslide. Or people, you know, move the boss somewhere that it shouldn't be, or forget to pop something, or whatever it is, right? And that panic goes away when you see the fight more. Don't mean dunking someone specifically, but when someone is dying to telegraph stuff or forgetting basics, it's worth emphasizing. Yeah, I mean, that's generally what I go for, try and do. When we're in the instance, like, if we're dying to feather reins, I'm like, you know, we need to clean up P1 here. We need to stop dying to the stuff we know it inside out, right? We need, it's just, it's so hard to, like, because people don't die consistently to those things. It's like a one-off thing, but it's like a one-off thing, and then there's like 10 pulls, and then it happens again. So it's not really like, I think those things are just focus issues. I think people's minds just start to stray, and I think that's one of the biggest challenges of Ultimate Raiding. I really think that that part is, especially because I think it doesn't help that we know them inside out. I think that's literally part of it. is because we know them inside out. People's brains just go AFK, and you allow your mind to just go that way, and you just hit your buttons. I even do that in P2 now on Bard Melee. Like, I was hitting the the nail, and I was almost killing the nail because I was just like AFKing my rotation. I'm like, oh fuck, the nail's like 1 HP. And I know I've seen Cinnamon do that in our Saturday group. Like, it's just when you know things inside out, you let your mind astray. So the focus thing is one of the bigger challenges of an ultimate, but we definitely, as I said, just need to clean things up at a personal level. We need to just hit our marks, hit our beats, get things right. Again, as I said, I don't mind wiping, or like wiping to like someone does something stupid for one pull, I'm like, oh shit, we wiped, you know. I don't mind that. We just wipe, we restart. But if it's, you know, if it's things like we're not at this point, like we're not getting the double landslides right, and our positioning is off, like I can help with that to an extent, and I think that I have, but like we just I don't know how else to help there. That comes down to people personally. That's my biggest thing this week is we need to start improving personally. I don't know. But yeah, enough doom and gloom. It's fine. We still got past the jails. We made it to Titan and Rage. Week 8 is not completely horrible. It's a prog point where it'd say, okay, guys, we need to get our shit together. Exactly. That's pretty much where I'm feeling. Yeah. Pretty much the same. Like, it's mainly what I look for, or what I have been looking for, is like the weekly change. What is like the delta between the weekly change, or between the weeks, right? What did we improve on from last week? And was that more than any areas of regression? And I think that we regressed our damage a little bit. I don't know why this week, but we got better at the jails and the knockback for that matter. And we reached Titan and Rage, which is good. That's a good sign. But we need that incline to be positive, right? We need to keep progressing rather than have it go up and then go down and then go up and then go down. And like, that is not progression. That's just inconsistencies. And it's like, yeah, we need to fix that. And I feel like that's where we're at right now, because last week we had issues with the jails. Last week I feel like we had our issues with, like, the Saturday group had that week where we just couldn't get through the jails. We got through it once, got into P4, and then I fucked it up because I hit LB3 and then moved my character. LB3 didn't go off. Like an idiot. I take the hit on that one. Only time I've ever done that. I literally physically take my hands off the keys every time I hit LB3 now as a caster. So I'm not doing anything. I just hit my LB3 up. Because I got scarred from that. That was our only pull that week that we got to P4 and I fucked it up before we even got there. But we only had that week, and now we're seeing into Annihilation on the Saturday group, right? So that's a positive incline. That's like, okay, we had our bad week, we had the wall, we had whatever. And I thought that last week, that was our wall on the Sunday group, was like, oh, we couldn't get through the jails, it was tough, people were, you know, whatever. But then it's like this week again. Again, we got through the jails, which is a progression point, but like damage and stuff, and after the fact we were dying. Yeah. It feels like we're stuck in P3 on the Sunday group, and I don't know how to fix it. And we're stuck in P3 because we're dying in P1 and P2, so we're not seeing P3 enough, is my main thing, I think. Which is why I really need P1 and P2 cleaned up. I need people's rotations like clockwork, P1 and P2. Like both Bard and Summoner, I am... Like, my rotation is just imprinted in my mind for the first two phases. There's barely any deviation in my rotation for both Bard and Summoner on those first two phases. No matter what happens, it's pretty much always the same thing. I need everybody to be at that. And I don't know how anybody else does it, but in my mind, I just like create milestones and like markers in the sequence of mechanics of where things in my rotation need to happen and things that I can fit in there. Yeah, like for Summoner, like I know how many summons I can get off before I need to like move to a movement mechanic. I know when like I need to pop mitigation and when it will be back up by. And I just based on mechanics, like not based on looking at my bars, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Could stand to use pitch perfect on proc a bit faster. Okay. I'm gonna check my GCD. I think my GCD on Bard is pretty good, no? It's not the best, but that's because I have to call and I'm like trying to keep track of if people are dead and stuff. Not to make excuses. Copium, I'm just a bad Bard. Okay, I'll take the hit. Yeah, definitely Bard's not 100% there yet. There's still little optimizations that I can make here and there. Just hear the audio cue and pop that shit. Me too, generally, but sometimes it can be a little bit off. My fingers have like muscle memory that they go for the OGCDs. And sometimes like they go halfway over to one OGCD and I can't change it. Right? I like, even though that button's better than the one it's going towards, I just hit the one it's going towards anyway because it's like muscle memory. So it's little things like that for me that I can fix. But yeah, that's just, again, is going through it more and more and more. These fights are tuned timed so tightly, everyone should know exactly how much they can get before X mechanic or Y movement. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Things should not be changing too much. It should not be like up in the air kind of thing. What button am I going to hit now? Mystery button. For me, for Bard, it's a little different because it's very like RNG proc heavy. But generally speaking, like my songs fit into these windows. For instance, when we're doing after the aerial blast raid wide on Garuda, I know that my song is about to end before I moved out to the 2 marker, so I'm hitting that before I move or during I'm moving, depending on where the GCD lines up. And it's like that's always the case. Like there's no variation in that whatsoever. But things like, you know, where my bloodletter procs can change a little bit. But that's just Bard. But everybody else should be like boop, 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 do your things. Which I feel like it mostly is. Yeah. I think sometimes we forget things. Sometimes we lose a little bit of focus because we're on too much autopilot. And that screws things a little bit for the rest of the party. But again, I don't want to be overly negative. I'd really, really like us to see into P4 ASAP. Like the more we can see P4, the better everything's going to be. Because P4 is going to be a hellscape. It is going to be a lot. A little that way for healing, since it also depends on when other people need extra heals or reses. Yeah. That's what makes healing fun. Yeah, I remember you saying, Kali, that like you had to actually turn on your brain whenever, I think it was at the end of Ifrit, where you guys weren't near to us or something, and you had to like figure out a way to heal us. Yeah, that could be fun. Especially if you know the fight, you've cleared it, like whatever. At this point, I'd be happy with a bit more predictability and a little less using your brain. Yeah, I don't really know White Mage that much, so I can't really comment too much. With Sage, I mean, it feels like you have your windows for shielding. You have like things that you need to hit at certain times, so it feels more rigid there, specifically with Sage. But of course, there's, you know, spot heals and stuff like that that you need to do at times. So there's a little bit. I think Sage looks pretty fun to do in this fight, to be honest. It looks like it's the perfect balance between rigidity in your rotation and timings versus a little bit of, you know, throwing heals out here and there. Dancing with the dashes. If you're second searing, move closer into the middle to reach the main tank with heals. Wait, for when we're at the wall, you mean? I guess. Does main tank need all that healing there? I don't really... Well. What most people do wrong in fights is they randomly move in different kind of ways each pull. I've noticed that a lot. I don't really know why. Like, I move in the same, pretty much the same exact spots each pull. Like, especially with like P1. Like dodging the feather rains and stuff. I don't know, maybe people's brains work differently, where it's like a reactionary thing rather than a memory thing per se. I don't know. The way my brain works is I just hit my marks. I hit the beats. I just literally bop, hit that beat. Okay, check that off the list. Move to the next thing. What comes after this? Check that. Next thing, check that. It's literally just me running down a checklist of mechanics and rotation things. But yeah, like, not all bad tonight. Just weird inconsistencies is the biggest thing. And yeah. I don't think I can help with that. I think the only way you help that is by doing it yourself, figuring it out yourself. And that takes commitment. That takes some level of like compromise with other things that you have, other obligations and things you have to do. You have to make time to improve. I can't force people to do that. And I don't expect people to like not go to work or something to prog uwu, because that would just be absurd. But yeah. You know, if people are playing other games one weeknight instead of progging with us because they just don't feel up for it, but they're dying in P2, I'd say reconsider your priorities. That's pretty much where I'm at. So yeah. You can prog uwu while at work. You can certainly try. If we get a random DC, we know Valara's boss just walked past. Shut down the screen. But yeah. Don't want to be too doom and gloom. It's all good. It's a video game after all. And we have to work as a team to do it. You've done it before? You progged uwu at work? Really? That's an interesting challenge to try and figure out which week you probably do at work. I'm going to say it was one of the weeks you were on, you didn't talk a lot. For the practice run? Ah. It's kind of funny. That's commitment, though. I love it. I love the commitment to the cause. All right. Yeah. So biggest takeaway is everybody needs to get their fucking shit together, and we need to do more midweek stuff, and people need to show up. As many people as possible need to show up midweek. On arguably more than one occasion, if possible, but yeah. That's where we're at. Because otherwise, we're going to be stuck in P3 for eternity. And I think that would drive me more insane than anything else. I don't think it would make me mad. It would just drive me insane. Try it is hard during the work week. I understand. Like, again, I don't, like, I'm not forcing people to, like, reschedule things or, like, whatever. It's just, like, you know, if you have a night off or something and you are available but you don't really feel like it, like, we're at the point where we need to be, like, you know, we need to be, like, taking a bit of a... We need to man up a little bit, and we need to just get experience in the fight more. That's the biggest thing. It's just the biggest thing. It's the thing that we're missing, is just not seeing the fight for a week at a time. For a lot of people. People who can't make it during the midweek. People who are... whatever. It's just... If we see the fight once midweek, that's literally half of the time... or it's literally like we're cutting down the time between seeing the fight and being used to the fight by half, pretty much. And you see it twice as much. Like, it's literally that simple. If you see the fight twice as much, you're twice as likely, I would argue, to succeed in general. Across the board, on average. I think that would just really help us out get more consistent, for specifically for people in the Sunday group. Again, I think we all expect the Sunday group to be a little bit behind the Saturday group, because the Saturday group obviously has a couple of people who have cleared before, so that can help things. But at the same time, like, I want to say that we are doing well as a group of people who haven't cleared this fight before, who are completely new to the fight. Like, again, I don't want to be like Mr. Doom and Gloom. I want us to be realistic about what we need to do personally to keep progressing in this fight. To be fair, the Wednesday's practice mostly people by Sunday players. Yeah, I mean, I think that helped us this week. I really do. I think we got to jails a number of times during the week. I don't know if we got past them, but I just think that that experience doing it just gives you a little bit more. And just the frequency of being in the fight and, like, being in the fight, hitting your buttons. You remember it so much easily if you did it more recently than, you know, longer ago. I find myself with that. If I don't play the game for a week and I come in on a Saturday, I'm trying to play Summoner, I'm like, my mind is a little bit all over the place, at least for the first few pulls until I get into the rhythm of it. You know, my buttons just feel weird to press. It feels like I'm forcing myself to move my fingers in certain directions. But anytime I've done midweek, it feels like just stepping back into what I'm doing. Again, it's just like really easy to get used to it. And I think in terms of mechanics and doing everything more consistently, that will really help out the Sunday group. So yeah, anyway, I need to use the bathroom. I need to eat and stuff, do other stuff, get stuff done. But nonetheless, minus all the doom and gloom, we still progressed. We still made it through jails a number of times. And we got experience in the fight. So that's good. Just gotta tidy shit up. And we'll get into P4. And we'll get into P4 again. And we'll get into P4 again. And then we'll clear the fight. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate the support. Try and see if you guys can find the poll in the VOD where I almost have a gamer moment. I'm gonna try and find it after this as well. But yeah, for the Sunday group, I'll put our logs up so you can see it. I'll post them in the Discord. Speaking of Discord, if you guys aren't in there. And yeah, I'll see you guys this week. Midweek, I'm going to be doing Eden. I promise I will do it this week. I have more time this week to do it. I have been severely neglecting MSQ / videos on the channel for various reasons. But yeah, hopefully, well, I know that I have time this week, so I'm going to be doing that. I'll let you guys know when it is. Join the Discord, blah, 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 blah. You all know the drill. Yeah, thanks for joining. I'll see you guys during the week. I'll put up a scheduled stream for that. And, yeah. Beep boop. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Very true. Thank you for reminding me. Become a member. Become a Twitch Primer. Because Twitch Primers are the best. I'll see you guys. See you guys for Eden. Eden. Yes, Eden. I promise. And we'll be back next week as well. Next Saturday and Sunday for Uwu. Same time. 7 p.m. GMT. Goodbye. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Good prog. No more negativity. No more doomerism. Bye. Next week we kill the boss. Both groups kill the boss next week. Bye.